headline number 3, Chris, Target is keeping stores closed on Thanksgiving forever. What started as a temporary measure driven by the pandemic is now our new standard, one that recognizes our ability to deliver on guests' holiday wishes both within and well beyond store hours, said Target CEO Brian Cornell in a note that he wrote to employees right before Thanksgiving.
And he's on the PR trail with this already.
Oh, hot
he's
damn,
being
he
interviewed
sure
today too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Chris, you've managed stores, Black Friday, you've run store operations all over the country. Like, what are you thinking the response is going to be from the people on the ground here?
Well, I'm conflicted with this story.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I mean, honestly, on the one hand, I'm really, really, really happy about it.
Okay.
For the store employees.
Okay.
But on the second part, I'm a little bit jaded about it, and I'll share why.
Okay.
I think first and foremost, I was, believe it or not, a store management trainee in the Super Target in Superior, Colorado, when Target opened on Thanksgiving Day for the very first time.
Oh.
And I remember all of us being like, what the hell are we doing? Why are we doing this? And it sucked, and it has sucked, and no one wants to work that day. But the problem was it was in the base. It was in the comp.
Okay.
And
explain that.
And so by that, I mean, it was in your sales history. And so by you not opening the next year, you're automatically going to take that hit against your comp store sales. So the part that I'm jaded about is because it's interesting that they're making this decision the year after it's not in the base, because no one was open last year. So yeah, okay, let's take credit. Let's look good for this. But this was the year you're going to do it if you're going to do it. But if you'd really been altruistic, you probably would have shut it down many years before. Now, cool, you can have that epiphany. I'm fine with that. Right. People learn things. That's great. But my thing is, the whole point of this from the beginning to be open was you had to protect market share on these key days in store, especially with online becoming such an important thing. So depending on what the move Walmart makes in response to this next year, I'm curious to see how long Target holds out on this, because if they ever go back on this, I will tell you, all you loyal Omni Talk listeners, and I will slate them alive for going back on this decision, because I think it's just so disingenuous to make this announcement and potentially go back on it later. Like, if you're going to make this announcement, you better damn well hold to it forever.
Yeah. Okay. I completely agree. In the words of Andre 3000, Chris, forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I know, right?
Can you even say that?
Right.
I think that's a ridiculous thing. Like,
that's a great point.
Just say we're going to be closed on Thanksgiving. Done, period. And then make that seems like something I would tell my kid, like, oh yeah, we're never going to do that. Or yeah, this is forever and whatever. Like this, how can you even say that? Brian Cornell, who knows how long he'll still be there? And what's the next CEO going to do? Like, this is the most ridiculous thing. And I think that's what makes me the most angry about this is that, like, you're making a promise to people that you cannot keep. Like, you don't know, maybe this for this next year, like you said, but whatever happens with the market, whatever happens with like retail stores in general and Target's position in the market in general will change this. So, well, I think it's good this year, and I'm glad for the employees who've been, working on the front lines to keep morale up for the next 6 weeks as they head into the holiday season. But I don't know.
That's a great point, Ann. I love that you just said that. Like, why does it need the forever statement right now? Because you're right. The egg is not on the face of Cornell when he retires, right? And this decision has to potentially be looked at or overturned or something. Like, why do you need to say that?
Right.
But, Brian Cornell, as much as anyone, loves the PR spotlight as a retail CEO. So